Investigations are currently going on for Ejikeme Mmesoma and JAMB to find out what actually transpired about her results. The Anglican Diocese of Nnewi has come out to let the people know that they stand for the truth, no matter what that truth is. This is Nnewi TV, and my name is Gloria Uboke.
Here is Reverend Canon Chibuzo Queen, the Episcopal Assistant on Clerical Matters, on special duties rather, the Episcopal Assistant on special duty. Then by my left here is the Venerable Henry Ndoka, the Diocese Education Secretary. And by my right also is the Venerable Dr. Godfrey Mota, the Synod Secretary. And myself, Venerable Chukunonso Arinze, the Administrative Secretary, all representing the Bishop at the moment who is not around.
I'm speaking on behalf of my bishop, who is outside the country. Now, first of all, we want all to know, as people are saying, that we make our own statement. The truth is that this matter is not the matter of the diocese. It's not the case of the diocese. It is a case that concerns the school, one of our schools, and one of our return schools, and the UME JAMB. Actually, why we are interested in this case is that we are church, and the church must stand on the truth. When something like this happens, whether the girl is a Muslim, we don't care. The truth is that we want to know the actual thing, what is happening. We don't want a case where somebody feels that he or she is vindicated for one reason or the other. So actually what we are doing as a church and what we represent as it is that we must know the truth about the matter and do all we can. Presently, the DSS are into the matter, so we have no reason to talk about this matter, to make a statement, until after we have heard from the DSS as the body, the government body that has the right to do this kind of investigation. So for us to make statement now is premature. We'll be all of us will be watching to see what actually transpired. And at the long run, whether the claims of JAMB is true or the claims of the girl is true, we shall all know, we shall all live to see. So that is actually our stand on this matter. We are not fighting on religious ground because the matter is not a religious matter. It is only that we are concerned that this is a school that was returned to us. If this matter is from any other school, we can still talk about it because we are church, and church stands for the truth at any time, and at any place. So that is our stand. If you have questions, you can ask. Yeah, what the truth here means the actual thing that happened, what transpired actually. Because there are some claims. This girl says she has 362 sent to her by the JAMB, Joint Matriculation and Admission Boards. Now, the Joint Admission Board say the highest scorer is 360. So we want to know the truth. Because the girl claims that the slip was from the JAMB. And JAMB said, no, this is the one from us. We want to know the truth. Let the truth be unraveled. That's what we stand for. And that is the truth. Undoubtedly, the girl is an intelligent girl from records. And there's no need for us to interrogate her. There's a school there. There's the Ministry of Education. The diocese is a church. What actually we want to know is the truth about the matter. That's what we keep on maintaining. If this girl, somebody gave her that result from JAMB, let JAMB tell us who gave her that result. That's what we know about. If the girl say, oh, it came from JAMB, yes, who in that body did it? How come that result came? That's the truth. Because we have seen a lot of things in this country. Everybody knows that a lot of things are happening in this country. So we want to know the truth. Maybe God wants a way to show some things so that we know certain things that are happening. That's our stand.
All right.
We don't have any custody to keep somebody. I don't know whether you understand what I mean. It is the duty of the DSS to do their job. We are not going to do their job. Just like you are inquiring to know the actual thing that happened. Is it not so?
Yeah.
So it is just the same thing. We just want to know what actually transpired. That's our stand. That is why we want to stand behind the family. We are not to advocate for them, but we don't want a situation where somebody is a kind of dehumanized. We want to know the actual truth about the matter, because you know this kind of a thing. People will pressurize them, and they are poor family. So as a church, we cannot leave them like that. We must find out what actually happened. So that is why we are like being behind them. We don't have any business in this actually, but they are human beings. They are human beings. They are people like us. We must support. We must be at their back, at least to understand actually what is happening. Apart from that, we don't have any other business with the matter. It's an external examination board, so it is not internal examination board, so that we can inquire about what is happening there. It is not internal; it's an external exam. Okay, one reverend is said to be there. The governor is the governor of the states, and we want to believe that the panel of inquiry will be transparent. So we want to believe in what the governor is doing. After all, the people concerned the governor. The person that is said to have 360 is from Anambra State. He's an indigenous of Anambra State. This person is living in Anambra State, domiciled in Anambra State, a student of Anambra State school, but from Enugu State. So the governor is interested in the matter, as a matter of fact. So, just like us.
Because the men of the press and the women of the press are on a truth-finding fact and truth-finding mission, and the church stands for the truth. We still believe that whether at the long run or the short run, the truth about this whole thing will be found. And whatever it will take for the truth to be found, the church is vehemently in support of it. Okay? So that is all we want to know. Whether and if on the part of the girl, the result she had was actually certified to be fake. We need to know, the government, the DSS, and all the apparatus concerned, let them do a very in-depth research so that things like this will not repeat in future. Because it has thrown the educational system, the general public, into saying a lot of things, making some insinuations both on the JAMB, both on the and other people. So let's actually find out the truth about this whole matter so that situations like this will not arise again in the future. The church stands for the truth, and wherever it may be found and whatever it will take for it to be found, we are encouraging the state government in their inquiry, the DSS in their investigation, and any other means through which this particular situation will be solved and bring to a logical conclusion. So, and our interest there is just to find out what actually transpired. How come about 360 higher score and another person claiming to have 362? How come about it? Where did that discrepancy emanate from? These are things we are interested in knowing. And having been into the hands of the DSS and other investigative bodies being set up by the government and other other bodies, we feel that it is okay, and with time we will now know what happened. Like, he is the education secretary, Okay? The principal of the school, the girl in question, I've already reported to DSS, okay? And are still reporting with them, okay? So that is actually where we are concerned. And everything that has to do with that matter now is between the education secretary, the principal of the school, and the DSS, and the girl also in question, okay?
And
So,
adding to that,
yeah.
technically, the principal doesn't supposed to speak, since the matter is already in the hands of the commissioner and the DSS.
She's an employee of the state.
So she will not talk.
She will be very careful what she says so that they won't come after her. Report had it that the girl has been doing well academically.
We are currently around about Nnewi to get the opinion of residents on this matter.
From my own perspective about the whole thing, I think what ought to be done needs to be done well. The girl in question, I don't know who she is, but if actually she did what she's accused of, it's quite unfortunate. And if it turns out to be that she didn't do it, it's also quite unfortunate on the part of the JAMB, because the whole thing happened simultaneously, even when investigation was still ongoing. But however, since we are waiting for the investigation, all I can say now is that they should make sure that they get all the collaborators, those who helped her in the cyber cafe, those who help her to print out the results, if possibly her colleagues who may have gone to cyber cafe with her, and ask them questions. There are stakeholders in this matter that questions need to be thrown at. That will help in the investigation. And if eventually it turns out that the poor girl did what she was alleged of, then it's quite unfortunate the kind of society we find ourselves. And if it turns out to be that she's innocent of the allegation, then I hope that JAMB should find a way to resolve this, considering the fact that the victim or the person in question is a minor, and the whole thing has circulated all over the country and is generating a lot of unnecessary tension, and is not giving a good image for our country. So I believe that all the stakeholders involved in this should remove any form of bias and look into this matter critically.
My thought about this issue is that JAMB, they are very wrong on what they did to Mmesoma, because you can't tell me that a girl at her age will have the right or the God to manipulate the almighty JAMB office. Do you understand? And from the fact she lives in school, yes, she lives a border. So, and according to her school is disciplined to tolerate such acts. Do you understand? So everyone in Anambra State knows Anglican Girls Secondary School, and we all know that Anglican Girls Secondary School is a well-trained school, that they don't tolerate anything malpractice. Do you understand? So to my own thought, I only suggest that JAMB should do the necessary things by apologizing and giving the child her rightful, that is what belongs to her, because it is her right. Do you understand? It is her right. Let them not deny the fact, because maybe she don't have who to help her or speak for her. We the masses, we are speaking for her.
It's just to some extent telling us that the result that they are giving to some persons are not real, because the girl is proving her result is there, the printed result is there, and then the SMS they sent to her is also there.
Because now ishake ndi WAEC, if na onye isi ndi WAEC kwuru na o wetara original result, the girl na-ekwu na nyawa na onwe amaghị ebe mmiri si baa n'opi ụgbọgụrụ. So I just don't know, because na the onye nke onye isi ndi WAEC okwu ka dokwa m anya, because if okwuru us na even na ha nwere na the internet gosi conversation ya na that lady, that Mmesoma. So now even Hane send the original result. I don't know. But I'm home, it's Nigeria. Nigeria was stretch, yeah. Because na keka odiya is apota. ịghọta ebe the girl nwego favor on the line kwa asịkwa na I don't know enweghị m ike nkọwa.
Near about first from nursery school here to the level on and about first so that and the program the exam and I want to create we take a receipt gossip not just check what that result 2 times or what offer Yoruba they miss with that result. So not one mistake we Mmesoma so that if everyone they could federal government and another citizen to your child of man can I do that you want to create result here no Mmesoma passes the result. So sad night they want to create the result here. No, I don't want to pass the exam.